Hi everyone, good morning. I just hope I'm audible. Hi everyone, how are you doing? Believe you are doing very fine, right? Okay. I welcome you all to today's session with the TA effect. If today is your first time joining me over here, yep, you live. Okay. So if hi bro, hi, I'm media. Hi, how you doing? If today is your first time joining us here, we all welcome you to the family, right? Yeah. So it's an honor and a pleasure having you here. So today I'm going to share an amazing opportunity on how to relocate to Canada as a caregiver or a care assistant with a free visa and flight covered and no IELTS requirement. Yeah. So if you have been wanting to move abroad, especially to Canada to work as a caregiver, this could be the perfect chance for you to hop on, right? And fine, and your sound is up and everything is okay. Okay, good. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So kindly don't forget to subscribe and push the notification bell so you don't lose out on any of our content. Like this video and all our videos and share them to your loved ones. Leave your comments as well. Okay, so in this video, now I'll be introducing you to two reputable Canadian companies that can assist you in making your goal of migrating to Canada a reality, right? Yes. They will also assist you through the visa application process and even cover flight costs for certain candidates. Yeah, they are very reputable ones. So if you satisfy the minimum qualifications to work as a caregiver, just continue watching to understand how these firms may bring you to Canada on a working visa. Kindly like this video so others can also see it. Yes, thank you very much for doing that. I'll also provide the step-by-step details on how to apply. Now, let's get right into this incredible opportunity. Let's just get right into the video. Don't forget to smash the like button, as I said, and subscribe if you find this helpful. There are several organizations and agencies here in Canada that are in need of caregivers. It's actually a nationwide thing, you know. Unlike Africa, where we don't really have care homes and stuff, when our people get old, we just put them in our viewers' houses and the grandkids will in turn take care of them. It's different here. Over here, when an older person attains a certain age, from like 70, 80, 90 going, definitely your psychological strength will reduce. And unlike in Africa, when they start having some of the dementia signs and symptoms, we call them witches and wizards. But here they understand this an aging process, right? So if a person gets to that stage right away, they send you to a care home or a long-term care to be taken care of because they are so busy with work and stuff. So a lot of them a lot of these organizations only apply or hire international applicants who are already on a working visa here in Canada. But I have these two that are still looking for international applicants from outside of Canada. Yes. So kindly stay glued as we all unlock these agencies that accept international applicants from outside of Canada. So the first agency that I have for you guys is called what? Dovict. Dovict Home and Healthcare Services. That's Dovict Home. The Dovict is Dorvict. Dorvict. You can actually have a pen and paper and be putting down these names. Yes. I know you don't want to miss them and don't want to make mistakes with them. So the first one, as I said, is Doic Home and Healthcare Services. They are based in Toronto, Canada, and they specialize in recruiting international caregivers of all backgrounds. Doic is Doic Home and Health Services are a temporary staffing agency that offers in-home care and support services to seniors. Over here, when we say seniors, seniors are the elderly people. Yes. So they offer these services to seniors, those with disabilities, and others in need. They are in desperate need of personal support workers. They're also in need of registered nurses and healthcare aides from overseas. Right? One major benefit of Dovic is that they help guide qualified applicants through the visa processing stage. They want to make sure it's as easy as possible for qualified candidates to relocate to Canada without going through any stress or hurdles at the airport or at the port of entry. So let's have a look at how to apply, right? So first of all, go onto their website, Dovic Home and Health Services. Go onto their website using the three lines, select services, and then choose international job search. You can submit an international job search request by filling that employment form. Be very detailed. Do not make any mistakes. Fill those forms. Then after that, you submit your form, right? This will actually start the process of assessing what your qualification and experience. That is basically what they are going to ask you for. So once you get onto their website, you go into services. You'll find the international job search. You start by filling the employment form. Once you submit it, you have begun your stage of being recruited, right? So if it looks like a good fit for them, once you fill out your form and they feel you are a good fit, they will set up an interview by phone or by video call. The video call is not a WhatsApp video call, it's actually going to be a Zoom call or WebEx. Yes. So now let's look at the requirements that you need to have to work with Doic. First of all, you need to have at least 1 year of hands-on caregiving experience. At least that is what you should have. At least just have 1 year hands-on, like have an experience working or giving care to an elderly person or a relative or a patient or a resident, right? Two, you should have a police clearance showing you have no criminal record. That's very much important over here. They really take important notice to that. So the third one is a proof of English proficiency, where you don't have to go write an Ielts. This is only for those whose language of instruction was not English. But if your language of instruction in your previous school was in English language, you don't have to go and write any Ielts. You just need to show a proof of it. Showing a proof is going to your school, getting a letter of what do you call it? English proficiency letter, right? So you get that, then you attach it to your document saying I was studying English, so I'm very good. So during the application, you will need to provide details of one, your professional education, your certifications, your employment history, and your professional references, right? You also get the chance to select which department you want to apply for, whether you want to apply for a PSW, that is a personal support worker, a CYW, that is a child and youth worker, or DSW, that is a developmental service worker, a registered nurse, RPN, registered practical nurse, and others. Depending on what you want to apply for, you have the chance to, guess what, hop on. Yes. So and you need to, that is very key, and you need to select which part or which department that you want to work in. So after you are done filling in your form, you need to submit your form. And this is the very critical point. Give it some time for them to receive a feedback from them once you submit your form. You know, a lot of applicants are sending in their forms and stuff. So you just need to have time. Just give it at least days to weeks, then you will actually get a feedback from them. If you are selected, I pray so. If you are selected, an interview will be scheduled based on your availability and theirs. You know, they wouldn't come up with just a date that you are scheduled for this. And no, don't do that right here. What they do is they ask you what is your ability? You just give them, oh, I'm available maybe Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. Then they look at your schedule and they merge you into theirs, right? Yes. Please do well to give it off your best when you are scheduled for an interview. This is the most important part. Do well to convince the interviewer about your experiences, about your caring for older people, about caring for dementia patients, about caring anything related to health. Just try to convince them, because here they wouldn't ask you about where you went to school. They wouldn't ask you how many years you've done the course, how many years you've done. No, that is not important to them. They will be giving you practical and scenario questions, right? So be very vigilant and give precise answers. Don't beat about the bush. Just go straight forward. Just go straight to the point and be brief. You know, an example of a question that they can ask you is, so let's say you are in a long-term care and you enter into the resident's room. The resident is, she's been diagnosed with dementia, and you went in, and the resident is telling you to get out, get out, get out. Let's just say he or she has a poop, and you want to go and change her, and then the person you are going to change is driving you out of his or her room. So what would you do? This is a practical question, right? No way, under no circumstance, should you go and say, "I'll just leave the room and go sit down." Don't do that. At least have something to tell them. The person has what do you call dementia, right? So what you need to do is you need to get out from the room. You need to get out, go back in another time. If you are still driven out, go back again. If you are still driven out, take someone with you. Go inside. If you are still driven out, don't go in again. Stay back. Let the person go. Offer toughness to the person. We treat them like children because their mind has degraded. Their mental capacity has kind of degraded. So you just reapproach them. Reapproach. Under no circumstance should you go and say, I will just go and go to another person. No, that's not how it's done. Right? Good. So um what I want you guys to know is the interview session is not going to be anything scary. They are very lovely people, you know. They are lovely people, and they don't want nothing is scary in it. They just want to know how confident you are and how you can take precise decisions when you are entangled between a tough situation. That's basically what they are doing the interview for. It can take like 30 to 40 minutes, depending on how you answer questions. If it takes some time for you to answer questions, it kind of drags the interview to a very long time. Again, submitting your form helps them determine the best role to match you with based on your skills and background if you meet the criteria. So let's just say um, one, you've not written NCLEX. Two, you've not had any formal education here in Canada to be a nurse. To be a nurse, let's say you are a nurse in Ghana, Nigeria, and while submitting your form and filling it, you've selected RN, like a registered nurse, since you are a registered nurse back home, and you just send in, I'm a registered nurse. Then you submit your documents. When they go through your documents, here you are not fit to be a nurse. Though you are a nurse in Ghana, you are a nurse in Nigeria, you're a nurse in Africa, right? But here you are not a registered nurse. So in that case, they will not nullify your form or your application. They will just switch you to maybe a PSW, like a personal support worker, just to come in. And when you get in, at least have a at least 1 year of formal education. This is what I'm telling them, all the nurses back home. If you want to be a nurse over here, it's good to have a formal education, at least 1 year formal education. And I've been getting people to come in. Yes, I've been helping people out. Just come and do at least 1 year of formal education. Yes, it's like a top-up program. This is not a university program where you're gonna spend like 4 years or 2 years or 3 years. No, just it's actually 8 months, but we call it 1 year over here, right? Good. So if you sign in and they feel you do not meet the eligibility criteria, they will just switch you to another what? Another um we don't how do you call it? We don't another department that you fit in. Yes. So that's how it's gonna be. So what are the benefits of choosing to work with Doic? Um, One, it will interest you to know that Doic can sponsor your working permit, your work permit visa, and even cover flight costs in some cases. And also, um, within 2 years of working full time with them, you can qualify to be a permanent resident. That's how it is. If you work full time, like full time is 40 hours every week. Yes, 40 hours every week. So if you work 40 hours let's say you are working 2 to 10, 2 p.m. to 10 p.m., Monday to Friday, you are working full time with them. If you work for them for 2 years, you qualify to do it, to apply for your permanent residency. They will help you through the process. And the best part is you can also bring your family members as well. Yes, since you have a working permit and you are married, then your spouse can also hop on. And then, hi, which link, please? Echo. Is it only for health? Is it only health related? Yes. Um, Today's session is for caregivers. It's for only those who are thinking of coming in to work as caregivers over here. Yes. So today is only for those who are looking for caregiver jobs. Yeah. And hi, my brother, please send us the link. Which link, please? Is it the link for this live or what? Um, can you let me know? I welcome you all again. I thank you guys for coming and sticking with me. Okay. Yes. So as I was saying, if you work with them, then you're getting the chance to bring your family members as well. So let's say if you were married, maybe you are a female and you are married with maybe 2 kids or 4 or 5 kids, all of you guys will be able to relocate here because you are married and you have kids and they can't afford to make you stay back home and just do anything. Yeah. So they will try to bring maybe your husband or your wife and your kids. You also go, how do I say? They also go to school over here. So that's another good thing about working with Doic. So in summary, all I want to say is, if you want to relocate to Canada as a caregiver, rush now and register on the Doic website. Fill out the international job search form and wait for them to contact you. If you're qualified, they will guide you through the remaining visa processing. And now, my second agency that I'll be introducing you guys to is what? It's called Bayshore Healthcare. Bayshore Healthcare. I welcome you all guys to today's live stream. If this is your first time, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to like this video for us. Okay? I want to. Okay, so cool. Echo Multimedia. Yes, it's highly recommended that you have a health related background. Since here they are very passionate about who cares for their people, so it's really recommended. Like it's a requirement to have at least a nursing or a health related background. and also, and you should have at least worked on um, an elderly person for at least 1 year, right? Yes. This can you apply without any educational background and experience? It's really going to be difficult. Though you can give it a shot. For personally, I'll tell you to give it a shot, right? Yes, but it's also a requirement. You know, that they will ask for your professional education, your professional references, your experience. Give it a shot. Imagine for caregivers, I am in I am in Netherlands. Okay, so you know, uh, I am introducing you to these agencies. So what you have to do is just take your phone and search them. You get my point? You search them and you go onto their website, then you see everything that I'm talking about over there. Yes. Since this is a live stream, I can't actually give you the link, but at least let's do something for ourselves. Okay. Yes, thank you very much. All right. So the second agency that I was talking about is Bayshore Healthcare. There is another Canadian agency. Actually, it's kind of an organization that is actively hiring overseas applicants. They are actually hiring. I even phoned them yesterday. So they are one of the major providers of healthcare services in Canada, from personal support workers to developmental support workers to healthcare aides. All of these people are in high demand on Bayshore. They are primarily located in Ontario. You can explore open vacancies on their website and apply for those that interest you. So when you go onto their website and you are filling the application form, the application will ask for your background experience and qualification details. That is all they are going to ask you. So based on your qualifications, Bayshore may opt to interview and sponsor you for a work visa. And also, some of their roles offer some of their roles offers salary of like the minimum should be like um I asked them yesterday and they said the minimum was $20 and they can go up to $25 depending on your qualifications and your experiences. Yes. So from $20 to $25 Canadian dollars per hour. So that's Bayshore Healthcare is yet another wonderful option for international caregivers. As I am introducing them to you, they are really looking for people to come in and work. If you want to relocate to Canada and work, have a visa sponsorship, have an easy process, and it's Bayshore. And mind you, Bayshore's job vacancies are very competitive. Yes, they are very competitive. And you also have some competitive pay rates as well. As I said, from 20 to 25. So let's look at the tips for applying. You don't just go in and apply. There are some tips that I want to give it out before you go in. So you don't make any mistakes and stuff, right? So if you want to maximize your chances of being hired by these two agencies, Doic and Bayshore, or any other agency in Canada here are some tips for you. One, if you should follow these steps, trust me, you will secure yourself a job here in Canada and have a working visa on the way for you. The first one is highlight your hands-on caregiving experience. This is very key. You know, this is actually what they look out for before they give out their visa sponsorship. So here you submit a well-detailed caregiving experience. To do this, go onto their website, right, and search for some of the job postings. Check the job responsibilities and address your experience according to what they are in need for. So let's just say you see a job posting of maybe a PSW, and that is what interests you to apply for. So go there and search the job responsibilities, what they are looking for in a PSW before they can hire the person. So let's just say they are looking for someone who has knowledge in um, maybe a course like gerontology and who has taken care of older people with maybe dementia, with Alzheimer's disease. You know, just look at how they are looking for people. And draft, if you have those experiences, draft what your hands-on experiences towards that side. In that case, is going to give you priority what ranking among all the people who have also applied. This is actually a very good tip that I'm giving to you guys. So according to what they need, you should be able to draft and address your what address your hands-on caregiving experience towards that side, and that will actually put you on the first place to be hired. Okay, so the second one is get an English test score. It's not a requirement. It's not a requirement, but let's just say um, if in the process they inquire you to have one, please get it done and submit it to. That will actually hasten your process. They usually do not ask for it, but I'm just saying, just in case, maybe you've done an interview and they are asking for your IELTS, IELTS, no, not really IELTS. Like it could be everything, maybe TOEFL or something. So they are just asking for your English proficiency test results. Just go get it done, right? That way you do not cancel everything that you've started. And also, the third one that I want to give it to you guys is be flexible on locations. You know, we have a lot of people who are searching for jobs. They only want to be in Toronto. They only want to be in Brampton, Mississauga. Those places that they've heard of. But Canada is very big. It has 10 provinces and 3 territories. Canada is really big. Ontario itself is bigger than Ghana, you know. So don't just be focused in these places. Take advantage of roles across Canada. Do not have specific job locations. If you are being asked during an interview session to name some locations that you want to work in, please do not have specifics. That is a tip I'm giving to you. Do not have, because if you have specifics, they might not have job locations in where you are actually thinking of going. In the big great job. Thank you very much, bro. Thank you. Yeah. I swear so far you are the only person giving the information plus school express plus up senior. Thank you very much. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I really appreciate this. Thank you. So as I was saying, you don't really need to have specific areas you want to work. It's actually a trap that they are setting for you guys. If they ask you this, you don't need to say, "Oh, I want to work in Toronto. I want to work in Brampton." No, because these big areas, they don't really have job locations over there. All that they have are kind of remote areas. And I actually advocate that once you are coming into Canada, do not come into these big cities. Go into the remote areas. That is where we start life. Those in Toronto, they are dying, but they won't tell you. Some go to work like 2 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours a day. But those in the remote areas, some are doing 16 hours. That's if you want to do. They are doing 8 hours. They are doing 12 hours. The minimum you can do in a remote area is 8 hours. I've never seen someone, unless the person is just lazy. If you are not lazy and you are very hardworking, trust me. It's something I've experienced. Me, I'm not living in the big city. I'm living in a remote area ever since I came here. And I can attest to the fact that how my growth is going. Someone who is living in the big city for like 5 years, that person cannot match, right? So this is actually a free tip that I'm giving to you guys, if only you want to take it. So just be open to several locations as you are just into work, right? You are into help and care for these older patients. So you don't really need to have specific areas that you want to work. Number four, have all required documents ready to submit. Don't fill in the application form and then go and start preparing for documents. Am I great content here? Thank you, Christopher and Ketia. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's nice having you around. Have all the documents ready to submit. It will actually be, I'll call it chaotic when you are scheduled for an interview and you don't have your documents ready. So what documents should you have ready? One, you should have your police clearance check. You should have your resume, your educational documents, your certifications. You should have everything ready before you actually fill the online employment form. Because since they are in dire need of caregivers, I feel once you send in your application and you are a good fit for them, they will actually come back and email you, hey, we are ready to interview you and start the process. And let's say you don't have any document. What you have is just your school certificates and stuff. No, it's really going to be a mess, right? I know you don't want to do that. And also, the fifth one that I'll add is follow up. Don't just send your application. No. After applying, check your status regularly. This is not to say sending random emails every no. That is going to actually press them, right? But um personally, I feel that when you check up on your status, um it is actually telling them that you are serious and you are dedicated to work with them. So after submitting your form, give it some time, at least a week or two. Send an email. Say, hey, my name is so and so. I'm just checking up on my application that I sent in for. Then your department that you selected, maybe for a personal support worker. I sent in last 2 weeks and stuff. I filled the employment form. I'm just checking up. Kindly get back to me. Thank you very much. Simple and precise. You know, these people, they don't really have time to read long English and stuff. So just be precise. You know, submit a form. You, I feel you submitting a form and not reaching back to inquire about the status. It actually tells. It looks like you were just doing it for fun, right? You just hopped onto their website and you were just bored. You just wanted to type something in and just submitted it. But if you should email them days or weeks afterwards, it actually tells them that you are very serious. Then and you want to know how things are going with your application. And actually that can actually make them select you for the job. So please let's take notice of that, right? Yes. So in conclusion, these are the two active agencies that I have for you guys. These are the two ones that are actively recruiting for caregivers outside of Canada. Yes. So if you have any questions, you can actually drop them in the comment section and I'll address them. Any question at all, any question, maybe you want to ask some questions and stuff, you can always drop them. Yes, kindly smash the like button for me. So others can also have this information out there, right? And also if today is your first time, you haven't subscribed yet, please kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, the TA Effect GH. Then kindly click on the bell so you don't lose any of our content. Yes. So with an overview of Doic and Bayshore Health, you now understand the visa sponsorship process and how to get started. Remember, Canada has a major shortage of experienced caregivers. So if you meet the basic requirements, your chances are great. And I know you don't want to mess it out or have any chances with them. Take advantage of any opportunity and grab it. Please, if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it around. Let me know in the comment section if you have any questions at all. And subscribe to our channel to stay updated on more opportunities to work abroad in the future. I'll be coming up. I'll try to come up every day with a live stream early in the morning around like 11 a.m. Ghana time. So at least um, to unveil new opportunities. Right, there is an amazing opportunity to travel and advance your healthcare career. I wish you all good luck submitting. Please what's the link? You are okay. So um, I introduced you to two agencies, right? Dovic Home and Health Services and Bayshore Healthcare. So what I want you guys to do is just take your phone and just search Dovic, Dorvict, Dorvict. It will just pop up Dovic Home and Health Services. You go to their website, and you just see everything that I've talked about. Thank you, bro. I like what you just said now. Asking questions may actually get you the job. Yes, yeah, yeah, yeah. You always need to follow up. You don't just have to send your application and just go sit down, just thinking they will get back to you and stuff. No, a lot of people, just keep in mind, a lot of people are also applying to this job. You're not the only person applying to. So once you send in your application, though you might be a good fit, but once you don't get back to them and ask, how is my application going? Someone is asking, so you'll lose the opportunity to someone who does not even meet the requirements. Because since it's like uh, it's a database, just like IRCC. Someone can send in their visa application form. Okay, let's say last week, and today, a visa officer will open that person's application and get back to the person. Someone can also send it maybe in July, and still that person hasn't even heard anything from them. That's how it is. It doesn't. Um, how do I say? It doesn't always pop up. Once you set it in, it goes into a database. And if you are to constantly check up on your application, that will actually throw something in the minds of any person sitting by the PC, and the person will go check it out, and you will have the job, right? So I wish you all good luck submitting your employment forms and applications. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any question that I said, any question at all, you can just stay here and I'll address them for you. Yes. If it's for all backgrounds or specific background things. Oh, all you need to have is just have a nursing, a healthcare background. Over here, they don't really have, as compared to Ghana, they don't really have a job for diploma nurses. They don't have a job for, what do you call it? Hack. I think there's another one, knack stuff. I don't really know about those stuff, but all you need to have is at least have 1 year of hands-on experience, and also have a background from any health related sector. What is the name of the company again? Okay, so the how is it now? Is it clear? Can you let me know? Hi, Eva Harris said, is it clear now? Am I audible? I think I am. So what I was saying is Dorvict, Dorvict is back. Okay, thank you. Dorvict, and Bayshore, Bayshore. Just search them. It's Dorvict Home and Health Services and Bayshore Healthcare. That's it. I also see a comment here. It's from so if you have any question at all, you can just send them in. I applied for the colleges in Newfoundland, and because of my several questions, they have to call me back and explain what I need to know about my application. Oh, you know, Wow, they actually called you back on phone. That's that's huge. Then I'm pretty sure you were really disturbing them. It's not a disturbance, it's actually a good thing to have. You know, yes, it's okay. Yeah, no, it's something that it's highly recommended. Don't always ask questions. And you know, this one, that's what they like. If you don't understand something, don't keep it in there. Just ask, because your ignorance can actually cost someone's life. So they always like you to ask questions. They always they always want you to ask questions. Yes. So if there's any more questions, I can address them right here. All right. So thank you guys for watching. But I hope to get a chance. I hope you get a chance to relocate, come to Canada real soon. It's actually my prayer that from here, once you are filling your form and submitting them, may the good Lord guide you guide you through the whole process, and make your application selected. Like, it's my prayer that everyone right here will get his or her application selected and move to the next stage. Yes. How do I apply? Okay, so all you need to do is go to their website. You take your phone, then you search Dovic Home and Health Care Services or Bayshore Healthcare. So they will just take you straight to their website, and you'll see everything that I've talked about in the video over there. Okay. Yes. Let's see. Then as a nurse, what other qualification do I need? They don't really ask for more qualification. What they need to have is your professional education, your professional references, your experiences, and that's it. That's all that they need from you. That's all. That's all that they need. My contact. Okay, you can send me an email on immigrationcanada6996 at gmail.com. Immigration Canada 6996 at gmail.com. Or also you can follow us on TikTok, the TA Effect GH. Yes. And also Instagram too, the TA Effect GH. It's everywhere. Okay. Okay. So I said you can send me an email at you can send me an email at Immigration Canada. Okay, I will. Okay, Chris, just a minute. Immigration Canada 6996 at gmail.com. Immigration Canada 6996 at gmail.com. Or you can also follow sending your messages on Instagram, on TikTok at what the TA Effect GH. The TA Effect GH. Just like our name over here. Yes. And also I think Chris sent something. Can you please provide info on the Bayshore processes? Yes. Okay, I earlier spoke about it, how um, everything and you need to know about Bayshore. So all that they need you to have is have your documents ready, and you send in your form as well. So basically, that is what they need from you to. You need to go into their website. And you will see a lot of job postings over there. So you look through, then you select the one that interests you. Then you send your application. And I was saying, once you send your application, get back to them and check up how it's going. All right. You're welcome. You're welcome. Mibukun Adedeji. You're welcome there. Welcome. The website address for these agencies, it's and you just search and you just go on Safari or Google and you just search Dorvict, 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 Dorvict Home and Health Services, and Bayshore, Bayshore, Healthcare. All right, so big thanks. Yeah, you're welcome, Chris. You're welcome. Yeah. So thank you guys for watching me today. Thank you guys for coming. Um, if this video is highly helpful, kindly smash the like button, share it around. There's a very good information that every health person in Africa should have, because it's not easy relocating to come in and study. It's actually expensive. $18,000, $19,000. It's not everyone who can afford it, right? So if there is opportunity for a nurse or a health related person to hop on and come in and work, it's actually a good thing that you need to share. Don't keep this information just to yourself. That's not how it works. Once you expand, God expands you. That's how it is. You know. Yes. It's actually my prayer that every like a lot of Ghanaians, just like we have, it's painful when you get onto the IRCC website just to see um all the population, the statistics. Ghana is not in there, bro. Ghana, we are very little. Just small Ghanaians are here. Nigeria is in there, India, of course. India will be in there. Philippines, of course, they are in there. But Ghana, they are not in there. This to tell you that we need more Ghanaians over here. We need a lot of Ghanaians. The Nigerians keep helping themselves. You know, they always help. They don't keep information to themselves. And it's actually painful when you are trying to educate a fellow Ghanaian, especially on TikTok, and they just come and they bash you. They just think you are into like get fame or something. No, we just want we just want to share the information across, right? If I were to be selfish, I would just give this. Me, my sister is a nurse back home. I would just call her on phone, say, "Hey, Sarah, do this, do this, do this." No, but I want everybody to benefit because they are looking for people. So that's how it is. God bless you, sir. Thank you very much. God bless you too, at the DG. God bless you too. Please, can auxiliary nurse apply with a lot? Yes. As I was saying, they don't really pay attention to what you studied in school. That is not something here. Though they need a certificate, they just need a certification just to say, oh yes, you've been to school. But what they need more is an experience. That's why they are going to take you through an interview session. They want to see what you have upstairs here. They want you to see what you have here. That's basically what they not. And there are no circumstance in the interview that they will ask you, so tell me about your school, tell me about. No, it's always going to be scenario questions, practical questions. Like they want to know the experience that you say you have. That's basically it. So, regardless of whichever background that you are coming from, please just don't just keep it, give it a shot. And trust me, you'll get selected and you'll get a job, right? Amen. Yes, I'm just going to take it. Okay, so I think there are no more questions coming again. Yes. So I would like to thank every one of you guys for coming out and joining me over here. It's really been an interactive section. Thank you very much for watching me. Thank you for liking this video. Thank you for sharing it around. I hope this video helps you and helps anyone who's going to see it later. And then it's my prayer that every one of you guys, you get selected, interviewed, and move to the next stage. May the good Lord be with us all. May His blessings lead us, and may we all be blessed. So, guys, I'll see you in my next video. All right. Thank you very much. I love you all. Bye bye.